Tell my friends that I'm moving on, but your memory keeps playing like a song. Every little thing reminds me of your face. No matter how far I can't escape, I try to stay away, give you some space, but you're the peace I find in every place. This kind of feeling I can't explain. You're the sunshine hiding in my rain. Maybe you're the lesson I should never learn. Maybe you're the fire that I shouldn't burn. But if loving you is my biggest crime,
in a minute, you will be listening to the program The Dailies Today, a program that aims to provide our listeners with in-depth and comprehensive newspaper headlines coverage. It is also a program that grants our listeners a fair say on opinions and matters of national discourse. However, this comes with great responsibility. Nation building is a task that rests upon our collective shoulders. Therefore, biased, rude, and/or abusive language will not be given a platform here. We urge you to please always keep your comments civil.
Invicta 98.9 FM. Good morning and welcome to the program The Dailies Today. Today is the 23rd day in the month of July, the year 2026, Thursday to be precise. My name is Jeffery Adikwu.
And I am Mabel Iduma. Good morning, Mr. Jeffery.
Yes, good morning, Mabel. All right, so the Dailies is our newspaper headline program, so I get to bring you top-notch headlines from the different newspapers that we have. And today we'll be taking headlines from the Daily Trust, Daily Post, Leadership, Vanguard, and of course the Nation's newspaper. The course of the program will throw open phone lines for you to call in to add your voice to the headline. At the meantime, we are streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube. You can drop comments and observations there. You can also drop your comments and observation on our WhatsApp line, and that is on 09098900989. Take a short break. When we return, the program, The Dailies, continues. Stay tuned.
FM. What do we choose? Milk, milk. Choose Milk, co-funded by the European Union and the Danish Dairy Board.
Your business money just dey sleep for account? Wake am up now with Bill Station Fixed Deposit. Make your money dey work while you dey work too.
We must learn it.
Today's extra cash fit become tomorrow's new branch, new equipment, or bigger business. The interest rate na 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, make your money hustle too.
Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari sai Kivo.
Shafi mama, gaskiya gwaldin man ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo. Bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Oga boss, every money no be for immediate enjoyment. Sometimes make the money sit down, multiply, come back stronger. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, your business fit build reserves for expansion and future opportunities. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, the interest rate na 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, smart money na better money.
This BB Nigeria Season 11, everything burns brighter. Only the biggest moves tip the scale because nothing is given, but everything is for the taking. When the world watches, will you be outshined or will you step up and take the spotlight? Big Brother Nigeria Season 11 starts Sunday, July 26th, showing 24/7 on DSTV Channel 198 and GoTV Channel 49. Headline sponsor, Bet Power.
Albishirinku, shalelenku? Ina nufin sabon ɗanɗanon lollipop ya shigo gari. Muna gabatar muku da Chupa Chups Apple Flavor Gum Filled Lollipop. Cike take da ɗanɗanon apple. Akwai kuma mai ɗanɗanon cola da strawberry. Ku nemi naku a yau.
Chupa Chups, forever fun.
The journey starts with a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos docks to the vast north, bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still the stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy for the Nigerian street. FM, feeding the nations. Golden penny, solid foundation. For many decades, we there for your side. From our quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feed, and golden fertilizer. Who be the giant? FM.
Nigeria, we get the groove. FMM.
Mama, sai kin gan yadda na wanke ban ɗakin nan yawon ku sosai fa.
Tabbas zai iya wankuwa sosai a ido, amma idan ba da hypo toilet cleaner kika yi amfani ba wajen kariya, to ban ɗaki cike yake da ƙwayoyin cuta baja-baja.
Haka ne, kara ku yarje wa ƙwayoyin cuta, ku kare ban ɗakin ku kullum da hypo toilet cleaner.
Invicta FM. Invicta FM.
Welcome back from that break. The program is the Dailies today. Today we begin with the Punch newspaper.
Fossil fuels still generate 57% of global electricity. Fossil fuels still generate 57% of global electricity. Fossil fuels still generated 57% of the world's electricity last year, despite the rapid growth of renewable energy, according to a report by the Pew Research Center based on data from energy think tank Ember. Police tried to bury my daughter's rape case with 200,000 naira. Police tried to bury my daughter's rape case with 200,000 naira. A mother, Mrs. Zainab Musa, residing in the Ketu area of Lagos State, has cried out over what she described as an orchestrated attempt by some police officers to frustrate her efforts to secure justice for her 15-year-old daughter, who was allegedly raped in a tutorial class in Ketu. Nigerians pay 131 more for Okada fares in 3 years. Nigerians pay more for Okada fares in 3 years. Nigerians have spent 130.87% more on motorcycle Okada transportation over the 3 years since President Bola Tinubu assumed office, as higher fuel prices and the depreciation of Naira continue to increase transportation costs across the country. Fubara declares truce, backs Tinubu Wike collision. Fubara declares truce, backs Tinubu Wike collision. Ahead of the 2027 general elections, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has reiterated his support for the second-term bid of President Bola Tinubu and the governorship ambition of the All Progressive Congress candidate in Kingsley Chinda. Adikwu APC trade words over 12.8 trillion naira allocation. Adikwu APC trade words over 12.8 trillion naira allocation. The controversy over the 12.8 trillion naira service-wide vote contained in the 2026 Appropriation Act deepened on Wednesday as the All Progressive Congress and the media office of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar traded accusations over the size, purpose, and transparency of the allocation.
From there, we'll now take a look at the leadership. NCC urges systematic collaborations to address African telecoms regulatory challenges. NCC urges systematic collaborations to address African telecoms regulatory challenges. The Nigerian Communications Commission has admonished member states of the African Telecommunications Union to develop a more systematic mechanisms for telecommunications regulators to address the challenges facing the sector. Moving on, Group hails Tinubu's record, says reforms laying foundations for recovery. Group hails Tinubu's record, says reforms laying foundation for recovery. The Grassroots Mobilization Initiative has commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his third anniversary in office, describing his administration's economic and governance reforms as bold, transformative, and necessary for Nigeria's long-term recovery despite the hardship experienced by many citizens. NGF partners launch initiative to strengthen states against Ebola, cholera, and Lassa fever. NGF partners launched initiative to strengthen states against Ebola, cholera, Lassa fever. Nigerian Governors Forum, in collaborations with development partners, has launched a coordinated initiative to strengthen states' preparedness against Ebola, cholera, Lassa fever, and other infection disease, underscoring the critical role of governors in safeguarding public health across the country. Education reforms, Zamfara governor signs executive orders. Education reforms, Zamfara governor signs executive orders. Governor Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State has signed a series of executive orders establishing a comprehensive governance framework aimed at reforming the state's education sector. 4 bandits neutralized as troops vigilante free abducted victims in Kwara. 4 bandits neutralized as troops vigilante free abducted victims in Kwara. Security forces have reportedly eliminated 4 bandits and rescued 2 abducted victims in Aboki community of Kiama local government area of Kwara State. Don't pay anyone for mass wedding, Kano Hisba tells applicants. Don't pay anyone for mass wedding, Kano Hisba tells applicants. The Kano State Hisba Board has warned members of the public against paying money to anyone for inclusion in the state's forthcoming mass wedding program, describing the exercise as completely free.
Now we'll take a look at Daily Post. From Daily Post, we see maritime lawyers urge Tinubu to fast-track Port Regulatory Agency bill. Maritime lawyers urge Tinubu to fast-track Port Regulatory Agency bill. Maritime lawyers have called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to expedite assent to the Nigerian Port Economic Regulatory Agency bill. Phantom Council Attorney General NSA to face reps today. Phantom Council Attorney General NSA to face reps today. The National Security Advisor, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Accountant General of the Federation, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and other top government officials are expected to appear before the House of Representatives ad hoc committee investigating the legal basis, operation, and budgetary inclusion of Phantom Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council today. Dangote Refinery resumes petrol sale in Naira. Dangote Refinery resumes petrol sale in Naira. Dangote Petroleum Refinery has resumed gantry loading of petroleum motor spirit in Nigeria after a week-long suspension, while raising its ex-depot petrol price to 1,215 naira per litre. Bandits abduct over 50, impose levy on Sokoto Deputy Governor community. Bandits abduct over 50, impose levy on Sokoto Deputy Governor's community. Suspected bandits have abducted more than 50 residents of Garin Idi the hometown of Sokoto State Deputy Governor Idris Mohammed Gobir.
We'll now take a look at the nation. Euro money affirms Zenith as Africa's Nigerian's best bank. APC raises against August 8 INEC deadline amid Oyo reconciliation push. APC raises against August 8 INEC deadline amid Oyo reconciliation push. The All Progressive Congress has intensified efforts to meet the August 8 deadline set by the Independent National Electoral Commission's INEC for uploading governorship and House of Assembly candidates' detail into the portal. Tinubu's decisive blows on terrorists excite Trump. Tinubu's decisive blows on terrorists excite Trump. United States President Donald Trump has expressed satisfaction with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's handling of the war against terrorism. He has also pledged continued support and a deepening of partnership between the United States and Nigeria in the fight against terrorism. Now take a look at Vanguard.
Why Nigeria's private sector will support Hamzat as next governor of Lagos. While Nigeria's private sector will support Hamzat as next governor of Lagos. Lagos, Nigeria's economic heartbeat and Africa's most populous megacity, stands at a critical juncture. As Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's second term winds down, the All Progressive Congress has co-sealed around Deputy Governor Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat as its consensus candidate for the 2027 governorship elections. Collateral consequences of Tinubu's healthcare reforms. Collateral consequences of Tinubu's healthcare reforms. Few aspects of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's reform programs have attracted more public attention than the economy. Debate has centered on fiscal policy, exchange rate reforms, inflation, taxation, investment, and cost of living. Christian persecution. Trump vows to stand with Nigeria in anti-terror war. Christian persecution. Trump vows to stand with Nigeria in anti-terror war. U.S. President Donald Trump has written his Nigerian counterpart, Bola Tinubu, vowing to stand with Nigeria in the fight against terrorism. He commended Tinubu's resolve to tackle the issues plaguing Nigeria, especially the violence affecting Christian communities, saying it is an honor to stand with his administration in the fight against terrorists. 2027, Obi Kwankwaso's ticket dead on arrival, says Ganduje. 2027, Obi Kwankwaso's ticket dead on arrival, says Ganduje. Former National Chairman of All Progressive Congress, APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, has said the Peter Obi Rabiu Kwankwaso presidential ticket will fail in Kano during the 2027 general elections.
On Daily Post, Sam Amadi tackles Igbo leaders, criticizing Obi's one-term pledge. Sam Amadi tackles Igbo leaders, criticizing Obi's one-term pledge. The director of the Abuja School of Social and Political Thought, Sam Amadi, has tackled Igbo leaders, begrudging the Nigerian Democratic Congress presidential candidate Peter Obi over his decision to serve only one term and adhere to the rotational presidency arrangement. Insecurity will soon be history in Nigeria, Akpabio. Insecurity will soon be history in Nigeria, Akpabio. The President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has assured Nigerians that the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's led administration, will do all within its power to ensure that the problem of insecurity currently confronting the country becomes a thing of the past. Boko Haram recruits kidnapped children after losing fighters. Presidency. Boko Haram recruits kidnapped children after losing fighters. Presidency. Daniel Bwala, President Bola Tinubu's special advisor on policy communication, on Wednesday disclosed strategies used by Boko Haram to recruit children. He disclosed that whenever Boko Haram starts losing their members, they invade villages and kidnap children, which they recruit. NNPCL increases fuel price for second time in 2 days. NNPCL increases fuel price for second time in 2 days. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has increased the pump price of premium motor spirit PMS at its retail outlet for the second time in less than 2 days. That's it for the headline. We'll go for a short commercial break. When we return, we pick calls. Drop comments on Facebook and YouTube in Victor FM 98.9 and also on our WhatsApp on 09098 900 989. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Invicta FM. Invicta FM. Invicta FM.
Shafi mama, gaskiya galibin man ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara.
Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Moon 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Moon. Bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Tabdi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk zasu amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Ki huta mama, yanzu na zan wanke maki fararen kayan nan naki.
To, amma ba wanke su kawai zaki ba. Ki tabbatar kin yi amfani da haifo domin yana cire duk wani takaddarin tabo yana kuma sa fararen kayana su ƙara haske kalkal.
Haka ne, kada ku amince da tabo, ku tabbatar farinku ya ƙara haske kalkal.
Ranka shi daɗe hakimi, da fatan kana lafiya. Zan wuce karkati sai na hango ka a wannan sashen na asibitin. Akwai buƙatar wani taimako ne ranka shi daɗe? Alhamdulillahi, komai lafiya malam Rabo. Na kawo iyalina ne karɓar maganin tazarar haihuwa. To, amma ranka shi daɗe, ai girman ku ya fi gaban nan. A'a, malam Rabo, tazarar haihuwa al'amari ne da babu wariya ko bambancin matsayi. Yana da kyau wajen duk masu iyali, kuma tunda duk muna ƙaunar ci gaban iyalinmu, shi yasa muka karɓe shi. Lallai kuwa, idan yana da kyau a gurinku, mu ma zai zama mai kyau a gare mu.
Kowa na iya bin tsarin tazarar haihuwa domin inganta lafiya da bunƙasa rayuwar iyali.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan. Sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar ƙungiyoyin Pronet da FEM.
Ina kwana Onion Banana Connect.
Hello, 7790. Yawwa, kawata ta ce allura za ta tafi har kwakwalwa ta. Shin ga hakan gaskiya ne?
Honey and Banana Connect.
To ina kasuwa. Sai yar uwar matar makwabcina ta ce, matar da ke amfani da maganin tazaran haihuwa, mazajensu za su daina son su?
Honey and Banana Connect.
Ni ce kuma goggota ta ce idan na bayar da tazaran haihuwa tsakanin yarana mutane za su yi tunani akwai wata matsala a aure na. Shin gaskiya ne? Honey and Banana Connect na nan don duka tambayoyinku. Kira 7790 a kowane lokaci don tattauna da kwararun kan tazaran haihuwa da lafiyar jami'i. Kyauta ne a asirci kuma babu tsangwama. Kira 7790 ko turo sakon WhatsApp ta 09097133400 a yau.
Honey and Banana Connect ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Good internet changes everything. The way you work, the way you relax, even the way you stay close to those who matter to you. That's what the Airtel 5G Smart Connect brings into your space. With the Airtel 5G Smart Connect, you can enjoy unlimited data, super fast speed, and even connect to multiple devices. All for just 25,000 naira plus 15,000 naira one-time installation fee. Visit the nearest Airtel shop or call 0911 000 0080 to switch to unlimited.
Airtel.
1960, the journey starts. With a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos stocks to the vast north, bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still they stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy for the Nigerian street. FM man, feeding the nations. Golden penny, solid foundation. For many decades, we there for your side. From our quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feeds, and golden fertilizer. Who be the giant? FMN. Who be the leader? FMN. 6 decades, we still the move. Nigeria, we get the groove. FMN.
Some business people sabi spend money. But smart business people sabi grow money. Why your cash could just sit down, the press phone for account? With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, put eligible funds to work and make plan for bigger business moves. The interest rate now 23%. 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, no let your money lazy.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shagari sai Kivo Kivo.
Albishirinku, shalelenku? Ina nufin sabon ɗanɗanon lollipop ya shigo gari. Muna gabatar muku da Chupa Chups Apple Flavor Gum Filled Lollipop. Cike take da ɗanɗanon apple. Akwai kuma mai ɗanɗanon cola da strawberry. Ku nemi naku a yau.
Chupa Chups Forever Fun.
This BB Niger Season 11, everything burns brighter. Only the biggest moves tip the scale because nothing is given, but everything is for the taking. When the world watches, will you be outshined or will you step up and take the spotlight? Big Brother Niger Season 11 starts Sunday, July 26th, showing 24/7 on DSTV Channel 198 and GoTV Channel 49. Headline sponsor, Bet Power.
Invicta 98.9 FM. Welcome back from that commercial break. It's now time for you to call in to be part of the program. The numbers to call is 081 40,000 989, 07087 800 989, 081 40,000 989, 07087 800 989. You can also drop comments on Facebook and YouTube in Victor FM 98.9 and also on our WhatsApp number on 0909 900 989. You have just 2 minutes to make your contributions. Let's be mindful of the language we use. Let's be civil. No insultive languages will be accepted on the show. No headlines aside the ones taken will be accepted on the show. No using this medium as a point to campaign. All right, so let's just be mindful of the language we use. So, picking your calls now.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you very much. God bless the Republic of Nigeria. My name is Musa Bala.
Let's hear you.
Thank you very much. On the issue of hike in transport, Nigerians should relax. Tinubu is fixing Nigeria. And on the issue of Dangote, presumed sales in Naira, Dangote remained the most patriotic Nigerian who refused to invest outside, invested in Nigeria, despite all challenges and all odds. Especially in Nigeria and the whole world, that an asset like Dangote refinery cannot be supported fully by the government so that it stabilizes the nation's supply of energy and employment. And on what Akpabio has said, that it will, that insecurity will soon be. He has already told us that after election, the insecurity and killings will stop. We want to know what he means by that. And at the same time, the government is contradicting itself, because Boala just said that Boko Haram terrorists are now recruiting young children, kidnapping the villages after losing their members. While Boala is telling us that there are future crises, and Akpabio is telling us that it will be over. Which one are we going to take? The contradiction is just too much on this regime, honestly speaking. But by the time that somebody like Trump now surrounded Trump with his own different interpretation of insecurity, this is somebody that is become a liability now even to the United States of America. He said that he came here on false narration of Christian genocide. He left and said that Christian genocide is over, and now he's coming back again. He has gotten what he wants. But whatever happen, Nigeria is better than any individual or any ethnic group or any group of people in a section of this country. God bless the Republic of Nigeria. Good morning.
Thank you, Musa Bala.
All right, 081407907087800
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother and my sister in the studio.
Good morning.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
You are speaking to Mr. Jeffery from Nasarawa.
Let's hear you.
Yes, on the statement by Trump. Trump is trying to, I don't know what Trump wants from Nigeria. He's creating problem in Nigeria. Every time he speaks like green Christian. And moreover, it is only.
Hello, are you there? We didn't cut you off. Hello, good morning. Please tune down the volume of your radio set.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, this is Mike from Banawa.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, police tried to bury my daughter rape case with 200,000 naira. The woman must have seen what other people couldn't see. Some police have no conscience. I will advise the woman to approach legal aid if she is handicapped financially. 4 bandits neutralized in Kwara State. Yes, these terrorists are a bunch of cowards. If any community fails them, they used to run away. The case study is this Katsina issue the other time, whereby the communities, the locals, they went to their place where they are residing in the forest there. They took the fight to them and they ran away. They destroyed them there. So I believe if Nigeria now rise up against them, let government be doing their own while the other Nigerians continue to do their own. Well, the security of life and property belongs to every one of us. The security people alone, they can't do this alone. They still require the locals to tell them. Look at the case of Oyo State, what happened. The locals there, they rose up to defend their people, and they gave all these security personnel a hint about where these people were, the whereabouts, where they were. But here in the north here, sometimes they hide these people. Even those people, the locals who try to even tell the security personnel, the other people will tell the evil people that these are the people who said this. And they will come after them and kill them. Insecurity will soon be over in Nigeria. Akpabio is not the same. Is he not the same person who told us that insecurity will be over after general election? God is watching every one of them. Certainly, God is not sleeping. Those who mother sleep, they will not sleep again. By the special grace of God, these people will be defeated, hands down. These blood-sucking demons, by God's grace, one day is minus 1 day today, and they'll be defeated. Tinubu decisive blow on terrorists except Trump's. Yes, Tinubu has definitely, there's clear distinction between Buhari government and Tinubu government, though they are all APC government. But what we are seeing, what Tinubu is doing, honestly, is not after to radicalize or to make the terrorists to be comfortable. We thank God for what he's doing. Thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you for being part of the program. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Victor from Kamazo.
Let's hear you.
For that message that you say from say that he's trying to invest for the days of Christmas. Actually, Nigeria is Nigeria. We know our country very well. If no, we are busy from foreigners, we come in this country killing us. Nobody will complain. Those foreigners who are calling, are they Christians? Are they not Muslims? They have religion. And you will see them. They will kidnap people. They will collect money. And that is why Trump is trying to make Nigeria. We are seeing this. Even when Trump will come to tell us, is it today that we see they are killing? Do you see people from the south or from the east from travel to the north and kidnap somebody? No. And when you catch them, the same people will tell you that these people, they are not in Nigeria. They are foreigners. And when they catch you, they will call their name of their God, kill before they kill. And that is the situation that if all these things come, we not come. That's why we're trying to tell our government, they have to wait for the foreigners are coming in this country. And now we're trying to say they are recruiting the young boys. So, I don't know who is recruiting. Foreigners came and good people killing Nigerians. Let me go in Sokoto. They did more than 50 people. Where number one is Sudan there, you allow them. But if anything happens in Benue, you hit. Those people they carry in Sokoto, I don't know who want it. So I wonder, they sacrifice you to get any people. Who are those people? Bring their name, tell Nigerians that you don't want to tell Nigerians their name. But you are ready to tell Nigerians, other people region their name, their sponsor. But you are not ready to tell your woman. Tell me. Sokoto, I don't know who want it. Those people there. Next tomorrow, the governor of Sokoto, they will give they will give them admission, give them feeding. That what we saw yesterday, the kind of food, oh God, then how do you want this thing to stop? If it happens in other regions, this thing does not happen. It's only one region, but it is easy to stop. If you discover that when you go for them, they will go. Oh, don't go for them. They will allow them. Give them everything, and that's how they will come. Give order. All this will be happening. We know what we are trying to say. What we was talking about. So if they know they don't want to stop it, are they using people's life playing politics? Playing politics with people's life. You want when Nigeria will change before you will stop the bandit.
All right, sir, your time is up.
That is not what we want. And that is why the thing is hitting, it's paying everybody. That you cannot move to the north, you are afraid. It's not easy. So,
all right, thank you so much for being part of the program. You've exceeded your time. You stick to the 2 minutes. Let's answer other calls. Hello, good morning. Hello. Sorry, we can't hear you. You can try calling us back again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you're calling from?
Sukunya from Blackwater.
Let's hear you.
Group the APC reform agenda saying to bring a long-term benefit. On the contrary, I say no. This is because the reform on the taxation sector of the economy will cancel all benefits, all other reforms. because the taxation of all commodities which the public pay, because all corporate taxes are paid by the public, because it is charged by as a profit and loss account, will increase inflation. Inflation will arise. When fully implemented, this tax policy, when fully implemented, we will expect patterns of inflation. The crippling inflation, the galloping inflation, and the runaway inflation. When these three inflation are in place, Nigeria will face suffering. Now, for the federal government to counter this particular problem, they should place a counter reformation policy that will counter this suffering. Like, for instance, all the production of petroleum products, they should give them 10% to 15% discount. Those who are going to produce locally, so that they will bring down the cost of petroleum products down, and the cost of transport will eventually come down. It will cushion the threat of their reform. If not so, Nigeria is going to face many problems in future. The inflation rate rose up to between 300 to 400 when fully implemented. The tax is fully implemented. Thank you. Tukuya is from that quarter.
All right, thank you, Tukunya, for being part of this program. We'll take some messages from our social media platforms, and if we still have time left, we'll squeeze one or two calls before we call it a wrap on the show. Mabel.
From Facebook, Cyprian Ter says, good morning. Trump appreciates President Bola Tinubu for fighting terrorism and killing Christians in Nigeria. It's unfortunate that even the world president is also compromised. Trump was in full support to send troops and surveillance to Nigeria, but what happened next? Only God can judge it, and it shall be well. That is Cyprian from Nasarawa State. Then Enelbeki Onoja says, good morning. Richard Samuel says, may God continue to help our leaders because people are not smiling with this present administration. Please let the government do the needful. Watching live from Kajuru Station. Andrew Issa says, good morning. Danlami Iko Wakili says, gunmen abduct 50 and imposed levy on the hometown of Deputy Governor of Sokoto State. May God have mercy on us and restore peace back to our country. Janet Morjak Tangia says, good morning. Abdullahi Sarkenwaya, good morning. Invicta FM from Brigasa. Duza. Solomon Barao says, Tinubu on fighting against terrorism on Christian community. This, oh my God, what's happening here? There's a breach on Facebook. Let's check our WhatsApp, please.
All right, SB, Duza SB Kakura says, good morning, Jeff and Mabel. Dangote resume petrol sales in Nigeria. That's a good one. And may God help our country to succeed. Abdullahi Serkin Waya, we see your message. Dalamiko Wakili, we see your message. Andrew Issa, we see your message. And then Richard Samuel. Good morning, Jeff. May God continue to help our Nigerian ladies because people are not smiling at all. All right, so let's take a dive to WhatsApp. Nigeria must be better by God's grace. Come 2027. Good morning, Victor Sule. And this one is coming from Kintunde in television. He said 4 bandits kidnapped, arrested. Victims rescued in Kwara State is a good idea. Okay, next time, don't arrest the kidnappers. Okay, and send them to where they belong. Imagine U.S. President is happy with Tinubu over dealings with terrorists, while the same terrorists Nigerians are increasing on daily basis. Oh my God, they have succeeded in deceiving the U.S. President. That's quite funny. Nigerians spend higher in transportation since Tinubu took over power. Those hailing Tinubu are only doing it to get their own share of the national cake. It's unfortunate that bandit has abducted more than 50 persons. Tinubu has taken Nigerian. All right, thank you so much. Akia Steven. This one is coming from Shemang. He said, the reforms of President Tinubu are disastrous to innocent citizens only enjoined by those in positions of appointment. That hardship, hike in petroleum products, and insensitive to welfare of Nigeria is what we call reforms. God is seen from above, and that must be rewarded, comes what may. A nation that is well blessed but lack leaders to steer for better leadership. All right, thank you, Shemang. Good morning, Ibrahim NFA from Kabbalah. Everyday bandits kidnapped. Please let our leaders expose those behind these insecurities in our country, because every day killing, kidnapping, these people bigger than Nigeria. All right. I hope one day there's going to be stability in the prices of petroleum products. Abdul Hakim Asiambi. Moving on, this one is coming from Chris Idoko, the House of Representatives invitations to Minister of Justice, the Accountant General, and others to appear before it, and the ongoing controversies over the alleged creations of a fictitious agency is a welcome development. Okay, thank you. Good morning. Obi Kwankwaso candidacy is a Ross and dead on arrival. Atiku's desperation is becoming a joke as Trump continues to commend Tinubu's efforts. Mr. President, Tinubu succeed. God bless Nigeria. Dari Femi. Alright, Yatai Godfrey from Sabontasha. Dangote refinery resume sales in Nigeria. The resumption of crude oil sales in Naira by Dangote refinery is a positive development for Nigeria. That's all we can take from WhatsApp this morning. Go for a short break. When we return, we draw curtains on the show.
Invicta FM. Ta yaya zaki girki ya fito garau? Daddadan abincin da kike son dafawa. Kina son girkin ki ya burge su.
Idan jollof ne, miyar atta, fate ko kuma taliya, da faki burge su da pepper terra.
Ina kwana Oni and Banana Connect.
Hello, 7790. Yawwa, kawata ta ce allura za ta tafi har kwakwalwata. Shin ga hakan gaskiya ne?
Honey and Banana Connect.
To ina kasuwa. Sai yar uwar matar makwabcina ta ce, matar da ke amfani da maganin tazaran haihuwa, mazajensu za su daina son su?
Honey and Banana Connect.
Ni ce kuma goggota ta ce idan na bayar da tazaran haihuwa tsakanin yarana mutane za su yi tunani akwai wata matsala a aure na. Shin gaskiya ne? Honey and Banana Connect na nan don duka tambayoyinku. Kira 7790 a kowane lokaci don tattauna da kwararun kan tazaran haihuwa da lafiyar jami'i. Kyauta ne a asirci kuma babu tsangwama. Kira 7790 ko turo sakon WhatsApp ta 09097133400 a yau.
Honey and Banana Connect ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
Shafi mama, gaskiya Golden Moon ɗin nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo. Bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Tabdi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Invicta FM.
Invicta 90.9 FM. Welcome back from that commercial break, and with this, we draw curtains on the show, The Dailies today. My name is Jeffery, Adikwu.
And I am Mabel, Iduma.
By 7 o'clock, Luku will be on.
Thank you for participating in the program The Dailies today. The thoughts and opinions